Hey Helix, what's up, dude? Okay, so this is a new stream. I have no idea, and I mean I do have an idea what I'm gonna do today, but um, I just felt like going live today, and I am gonna go live in a minute. So, uh, today I thought that I'd showcase you guys my project that I released in Form All Nighter Volume 3 with Nox. And this track has been certified in both the ranking videos. It got number 9 in one of them and number 6 on the other, which is pretty cool considering there's like 37 tracks total, and being in the top 10 for both of them is just totally crazy. So I thought that I'd break down the track in the stream, and then showcase some work in progresses that I've got, and also do a feedback stream in the end. So I think I should turn off sound when yeah. Okay, I really can't. Okay, so I was thinking about that. I'd just break down the whole track and then just show you guys how I did stuff. And uh, okay, WIP plus feedback is basically the best combination. All right, sounds good. Hey Zeros, hello Diego Romero, everyone, how's it going? Okay, so let's just start. So at first, the track starts with a really that reverse reverb piano thing that like most TV producers know how to do it. Is just record a certain thing in Edison, cut this out, and then just put a lot of reverb in it, and then just put it in the track and then reverse it. That's it. So we did that, and Nox did the intro, and yeah, he pretty much did all of the intro and stuff, and some parts of the second drop, and I did the build up, the first drop, and then some other tweaks and turns of the whole track. So it kind of starts off like this. Okay, so that's the intro, and in the break, there's like this really subtle, this really punchy trap kick, and yes, we did intentionally put it a little offbeat so it kind of sounds natural. And there's this little snare, and this little like garage snare, future garage snare, and there's this percussion and all that. There's a lot of percussions in this, so it sounds like really future garage-ish. I don't know. So the drums here are kind of like this. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the drums of the intro, and then there's this really dark Reese bass that everyone knows how to make. It's really easy to make in Serum, and it kind of sounds like this. Oh, I also have a sub bass underneath it. I think it's this one. Yeah. So a sub bass underneath it because the sub from the original Dark or the original Reese didn't sound as good as I thought it would. So both together. So yeah, the sub actually complements the Reese pretty well, and it has some really interesting harmonics. I could show. I wish I could show you, but Nox has the original project for this one. And then I think there's some really small stuff like this ambient thing. And then the ARP, of course, that we heard on the intro. And don't ask me how we made the art, because Nox did it, and he's really good with music theory. So he just pressed notes and stuff, and it automatically sounded really great. And I don't know music theory that much, so it's all on him. After that, he had this really quiet lead sound with a lot of reverb, so it sounds like really ambiency or whatever you call it. And then the verse sounded good, but I wanted it to be a little, to have it a little more impact. So I used these vocal chops. These are from most of them are from Anthem, Cymatics Anthem, and I just placed them randomly, and they started sounding good. So without the post processing on the vocals, if I use them, where is it? Yeah, Vox. This one, if I turn off the post processing, it sounds really bad. So the vocal chops are mainly leading because of the post processing on this one. It has a shit ton of effects, and if I explain them quickly, there's a reverb at first, a sound goodizer. I don't know why I used to use sound goodizer back then. It's bad, but it's just it's just a lazy option of getting your sounds to sound louder. And after that, an OTT, some distortion, some flanger, and then a little bit of delay, and then a filter because I automated some things in there, and also tape stop. I automated some stuff, and then another delay. Oh yeah, it's because of the that feedback thing that you want on the end, and a low cut at the end. So with the post processing, so with all of the track, it sounds pretty cool, I think. Oh, zeros. So this bass, this Reese bass, it's actually a preset that I found on the internet. I think I found this on an FOP. I'm not really sure. It's from Coda. It's from Echo Soundworks Coda, and I think it's called I don't really remember what it was called, but it sounds really, really punchy and like really cool. Might be one of the best Reeses that I've found ever. Okay, so after that we have the build up. So starting off, there's this really cool fade in sound that. So this is the piano, but it's reversed. And after that, on that I put a LUF filter, which is pretty much, if I explain where is it. Wait a minute, it's track 15. So if I go to track 15, there's Fruity LUF filter. So this is an LFO, and most people that watch my videos, I think you guys know what an LFO is. It's just a volume automation thing. So when the sample is playing, the speed of the LFO is increasing, so it sounds like it's building up, which is kind of like this. So it's a pretty cool trick if you didn't know. LUF filter is really cool for this kind of effect. If you have a reverse synth, just put a LUF filter and then just automate the speed. It will sound pretty cool. So after that, here's the build up. It's just like a cymatics loop, some claps, and then just the synths that we had before. Yeah, pretty much that's just it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just a random cymatic. Yeah, don't judge me. I sometimes use cymatics. But then I used like the drop synths and then just put a filter automation on it, and also I did some cool automations, which is the reverb and then some high pass, I think it's called. Yeah, it's a high pass, and then the drop filter cutoff, and then some the build up, the clap. Oh, okay, this one. I also automated the filter of this one, and the pitch, and that's I think pretty much. Oh, what is this? Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much all I used for the build up, and some risers and stuff. I didn't use much effects for the build up, but it sounded pretty hyped. I don't know how, but it did. And then there's my tag, of course, so people know that it's my drop. Okay, so Okay, so the pre-drop synth, which is this one. Okay, I think I have to explain this later. I can't really do that. Okay, so the drop. Let's come to the drop. Okay, so the drop kind of sounds like this. Yeah, so that's pretty much the drop. I mean, I'm really proud of it, to be honest. It just sounds like how I wanted it to sound, and considering that there was 24 hours just to make the whole track, that actually makes me feel really proud of myself. So if I grab the automations and then put them in one place, because there's a lot of stuff that is happening in this drop, and I have to explain all of it. So if I choose it like this, okay, cool. Oh, I think I think I effed up on the automation things. Yeah, clip selection, shift clip. Yeah, I think I did that. Okay. Okay, so tons of automation right here. I didn't really need it to make these automation because I could like route them all into one channel and then automate the volume and stuff, but I just, felt like not doing it, so that's why I just did it. I don't know why. So the first sound that's, oh god. So the first sound that is in the drop is this chord. So yeah, this is a pretty different kind of chord that is really not a how to explain it. It's not like your typical future bass chord, but it's not like really super unique. That's all I can say for the drop synth. So it sounds really harsh when it's on its own because there's this reverb filter that I have. Without the reverb filter, it sounds like basically a normal chord. And there's a lot of distortion, so that's why it sounds different. And without post-processing, of course, it sounds like this, which is basically the most basic future bass chord ever. This is just kind of like a saw wave with some harmonics, and then a square wave on the sub, and then some white noise. I used a distortion, so it's the noise and the chord blend in together, and it makes a really nice texture. And then OTT, and then finally a reverb filter, which totally changes the sound. And before I start speaking about the sound design, when I was making this track, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just basically messing around with the random sounds, random stuff, and just figure things out on my own. So the reverb filter right here, I didn't know that I would use it until I put it there. I just felt like putting a reverb filter on the chord, and it sounded pretty cool. So I thought about keeping it. And after that, I added a lot of post-processing. Without the post-processing, it sounds like this. And with the post-processing, so yeah, it makes it sound a lot louder, sharper, and basically it makes it sound good. So at first I have Soundgoodizer. Just don't ask me why I have Soundgoodizer. I don't know. I think I liked it back then. Flower Pot. No, I don't mean Noax. I mean to Nox. I made a track with him a while ago. Okay, so first the Soundgoodizer, and then an OTT, and then some reverb, some flanger, and then a low cut, and then an EQ. So there was really sharp edges, like really sharp frequencies at this 6,700 range. So I removed them, and then at last I put a saturation on them, so it sounds like really colorful. So that's it for the drop chords. So yeah, pretty different, pretty cool, and sounds really good when I layer it with the drop lead, which I'm gonna come back to later. Oh no, I'm gonna come back to right now because the drop bass is the last thing that we're gonna cover. So the drop lead sounds like this, which is like how do I explain this? It's like a bit crushed lead sound. It's not playing, is it? So yeah, how I made this is I put a sine wave at first, and then a square wave, but it's pretty weird. So if I go to analog and then like choose these basic shapes, which are like CJW, MCB, MDC. I don't know what these are, but these have some. These have the same basic shapes, waveforms, but they have interesting harmonics. So if you use them, the sound might sound different. Oh, okay. Okay, so it might sound different, and then what I did is from oscillator B8, I just FM'd. Wait a minute. I think there's some problem on my mic. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm back. There were some problems in my mic, and it was sounding really bad. I hope it sounds good now. Hello, Future Do, or Futurado. Futurito, I think that's how you spell your name. I'm sorry. Okay, alright, so now, what I was saying is that I used an FM from B on the first oscillator. I don't know why, I just randomly did some stuff and then it started sounding good. And without these, like post-processing and all these effects, it just sounds really bad. If I play this, like just a normal, lead sound that you hear like everywhere. This is so common. And after that, I put a downsample distortion, which is basically bit crush but distortion and inside serum. So that changes the sound a lot and makes it a really, distorted and bit crushed and makes it sound good. And after that, some OTT just brings out the high ends and stuff, and then another reverb filter. I don't know why I used reverb filter, but it just sounded good to me, so that's why I used it. Yeah, it just sounds different, and I like it. Oh, and I don't think I have much post-processing except OTT. I only have an OTT in here, and with the drop chords and the drop lead, it sounds like this. So yeah, pretty different and pretty cool. After that, let's move on to the bass, the drop bass. So this is a bass that I showcased in my melodic dubstep tutorial. It's called the thick bass, and you guys can check out the video for the sound design. And on the effects, I just added a comps filter because I felt like it. I just totally went crazy with the sound design, and it sounded pretty cool in my opinion. And after that, I have some post-processing in here, which is a sound godizer, an OTT, a camel crusher, and another camel crusher with a low cut at the end. And that's layering with the sub. And if I turn these on, it should sound like this. So yeah, pretty beefy, and with the lead and the chords, it sounds like this. Yeah, pretty cool. So after that, we have the drop bass, which is like basically the main event of the whole track. It kind of sounds like this. So if I turn off all the effects, which is not this one, of course. Wait, let me just find it. This one. If I turn off all the effects and all the stuff that's in here, I think I don't have much effects, and so these are actually necessary. So if I play it without the sound design, it sounds without the post-processing, it sounds like this. So boring, so basic and so boring. And I can't really explain the sound design because I found this bass from YouTube. Shout out to, oh god, don't tell me I forgot the name. Oh, sorry. Shout out to Artifacts. Thank you so much for this rhythmic neuro bass sound. It's just so cool. If I show you guys the original sound, it's kind of like this. yeah, a pretty cool sound. And I just changed the LFO shape. I routed the LFO to some different places, and did some stuff that I had no idea about, and it just sounded good, so I kept it. It should sound like this. So yeah, basically a hybrid trap bass. And after that, I added an EQ, which is a low cut, of course, and some saturation. And then this is a really cool trick. Okay, so if your sounds, if you want to make your sound more metallic, or like have it, make it have a really robotic effect, then you can use delay 2, turn the timer off really low. I think I have it at 0.08, and if you keep the sound at that range, and if you like put the mix down, it should sound really cool. How do I explain this way? Let me just turn off the effect and then turn on the effect. Add some really interesting texture. And then I have a Pro Q3. I used a Pro Q3 for the EQ because I couldn't really I couldn't figure out which frequencies were hurting my ears when I used parametric EQ2, and so I used Pro Q3 for that. After that, Effectrix, and Effectrix is the main event of the whole demo, of the whole drop synth. So without it, and if I turn it on, then oh wait, I think yeah. And without it, yeah, it just totally changes the whole sound. And okay, so after so what I did is, at first I added this reverse effect. So it's like this fake reverb tail that Crow made a video about. You guys can check it out. It's called the Panda Eyes fake reverb thing. I don't remember the title. And after that, we have a reverb. Of course, you guys know what a reverb does. And a loop. Okay, this is pretty interesting, alright? So what the looper does is it takes a bit of the sound and then loops it all together. And what I did is I chose 1/8 of triple notes, and then if I turn the speed all up, it sounds like this. Just the basic hybrid trap, the triplet thing. So I was just messing around with the settings, and then I turned the speed down to like 69%. 69. So being so childish. Alright, if I play this, so yeah, it creates the 1/4 effect, but it just gets the pitch down, which makes it sound really nice. And after that, the same reverse effect, and the default tonal delay, the default phaser, and the default reverb. That's just it for the whole drop sound. So yeah, that's the whole drop. And if I play it all together, it should sound like this. Oh, okay, so here are the drums, by the way. The drums and all the effects. I think, yeah, that's it.
I'ma break, let the fucking.
So interesting thing, I actually ripped this fill off of Phase 1's Insanity. When I heard the song, I knew that this was the fill that I needed for this track. It's just so good. I pitched it down 5 semitones from the original track, which I think the original is, yeah, in that, and I used this. Yeah, I just pitched it down so I didn't get copyrighted or anything. Okay, that's pretty much it for the drums. I didn't go overboard with the drums because I wanted the bass to be the main event of the whole track. And if I play this without the audio playing, it will sound kind of weak. Because why? I'll explain that later, but here it is. Oh my god. Oh god, the lag. Holy shit. I shouldn't be streaming when I play this. So what happened is when I played this, it lagged a lot, and I had to live stream for Form All Nighter Volume 3. So what I did is I exported the drop stems and then used them in the track. So I didn't notice that I had a soft clipper on the side chain on the master track. On the master track, yes, I have this soft clipper on the master track, and that makes the whole track sound really beefy. It makes it clip, but it makes it sound good at the same time. So if I play, so what I did when I exported it, it had the fruity soft clipper on its own, but when I put it on again, it was going through the same soft clipper again, so it was going twice on the soft clipper. So if I play this, now it sounds even beefier and even better. Okay, so this part's interesting. What I did is I took this haha, this laughing one-shot thing? Vocal one-shot? Yeah, that's it. So yeah, it sounds pretty cool, right? So if I go to the oh shit, I think I messed this up. Okay, so without the post-processing, it just sounds like the normal, a normal laughing track. And then I put the post-processing on, and there's nothing except stock FL plugins. So the first one is reverb, of course, and then the trick that I told you before. If you put out, okay, let me show you guys. If you put in delay 2 and then turn the time really, really low, which is like let's say, yeah, 0.10, I think, yeah, this one. And then if you play the sound without it, it's just like, and with it, that's really cool. And that's one of the tricks that I think Kruth uses a lot when he's making vocals and stuff. It just makes the vocals sound so much better. And that complemented the bass, which I had right here, which is like, and with the laughing thing. You can't really hear it, but it adds a really cool texture to it. If I play it back again, yeah, you can hear it, but it's not really present on the mix. So I think that actually does it for the whole drop. Oh, and by the way, I added this pitch bend thing on the second part of the drop, and also this macro, which is automating the rate of the LFO. It's just taking it from 1/4 to half. 1/4 to half. That's just it. Just like if I play it again, yeah, just it's not a 1/4 note, it's a half note. So yeah, and also the pitch is automating, so it makes it sound it makes it just sound different from the first part of the drop, because it's the same melody and the same variations. That's why I had to do this. Okay, so after that, this really calm break hits up. It's just the same as the verse. There's not really much, except the kick is different. And yeah, the snare is a little different. That's just it. Intro. I didn't really work on the second verse because I was lazy, and we had like 24 hours to do it. When I was done with the first drop, we had like 6 hours remaining. I can't even speak. That was such an intense moment, because like we had 6 hours. I sent the project to Nox. He took like forever to make this sound, which is like, okay, I can't really spoil it right now, but that's just the same build up from the first drop, and here comes the second drop, which sounds like this. Yay, cool sounds. And Nox made this sound, and he sent it to me, and I was like, that's so cool. He sent me this drop, which was sounding like kind of empty to me. I thought that it was sounding empty, but when I put it out on the first part of the drop, it was just creating the hype for the second part of the drop. Yeah, it was just like really cool thing to just start out the second drop, and then the second drop with the drums kind of sounds like this. And then on the second part of the drop, and the chords come up. So if I disable this and enable this, this is the same chord from the first drop. I put the chords in here and it sounded really cool. And I did the same trick that I did on the first drop. I exported it and then put it in on the arrangement again, so it goes through the Fruity Soft Clipper twice, and that makes it sound really beefy. And if I just play the chords, and I have this like reverb automation right here. Yeah, that just makes it sound really cool. And I have the sound playing in the background, and then I have a little melody, which I think I can turn on the sound. It's just the same sound from the first drop, and yeah, it's the same sound from the first drop, and I just used it on the second drop because we didn't have much time on our hands. And if we missed this, we might have missed the whole, community album get-together thing that was going on. So if I play this, so yeah, that's my whole track. That's somehow made in 24 hours. I have no idea how we did it, but we did it, and we were really proud of the track, except I think the second drop could have been a little better. I mean, I thought that it would be just a lot better than the first drop, but we didn't have much time in our hands. We tried our best to get it as good sounding as possible, and I can't even speak, in as less effort as possible. So yeah, we got it done, which is pretty cool. Thumbs up, cool stuff. I don't think I have to explain much because I think I'm done explaining everything that's in here. So moving on to showcasing whips in development. I have a lot of cool whips to show you guys. The first one is, this is the old one. I was doing this with the B file, actually, and oh god, please don't tell me that FL is gonna crash. Oh god. Okay, let's just have some patience, I guess. So when B file sent like really cool whips for my live stream, I hit him up and I thought that like a collab would be really cool, and he did send me a project, but I didn't work much on it because I don't have any idea what to do with the drop. I won't be working on projects today because, as I said, I'm going through a really bad writer's block, and I think I have to crash a file, which is so sad. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I have to, yeah. I fell? Okay, cool. So I have to open the project again because FL crashed. RIP. Yeah, okay, it's opening right now. Hey, Derpcat is here. Yink, boy. Let's just have some E. It's not even a really big project. I have no idea why it takes so much time. Okay. Don't mind the drop. I am not working on it. I'm just really out of ideas. Why am I opening? Okay, so if I play it.
And ask you to be mine, and you'll be fine, and that will be fine. 'Cause I want to see you shine, and ask you to be mine. You to be.
Yeah, I'm still working on this. I have no idea what to do with the drop. I'm just so lost. But the vocals and everything, the whole atmosphere is just like so original and so cool. And I also like this bass that we have here. B-File sent me the track. He did like the intro and stuff. I did some of the build up, and I added some cool basses right here, which is this. Yeah, the screech and the yeah, this one. I have no idea. This sounds so cool. Okay, oh, there was this bass that was going on in the background. Yeah, I added these stuff, and yeah, I'm just lost with the drop. I have no idea what to do, but there's drums. Yeah, that's all I have right now. So we didn't do much on this, but I hope I'll get this done soon, which means 2 more years, I guess. The next one is pretty interesting. It's from a really underrated artist. He's called WA5D or WASD. He's from my Discord server. He sent the WIP into like for feedback, and then I just listened to it, and it was like really good. And I thought that like we can collab on the whole thing. So I got the project, but I'm kind of lost, to be honest. I'm just having a really bad writer's block, and I can't really make music, but I hope I'll be able to come up with something in as soon as possible. And also like my college has started, and I don't have much time to do music as I used to do when in like mid 2019 or this in early 2019. I'm just really busy with life in general. So if I play it,
we are eternal.
oh, I forgot that this is really heavy. This is a really heavy project, so I think I should play the. Yeah, I think I should play this thing. Oh, okay, yeah, it's on. That's such a cool project. Huge shout out to WASD or WA5D, whatever he calls himself. This is a really cool project, and I really hope we can turn this into a really cool banger in the future. The next one I think is the next one. I think I have to. I don't think I have the permission to spoil it, because like it's a really huge project and it's coming down really soon. And yeah, do I have some cool stuff? I have this one, which I've which I'm working on currently, and it's actually inspired from a beatbox routine. It's from a beatboxer called Beatfez. He's also he's like really known in Bangladesh beatbox community. He's really cool beatboxer, and he's even younger than me. And this guy is so talented. He had this really cool routine that is coming out really soon. If you guys can, do check it out. It's a hell of a it's just a hell of an awesome routine. It's just totally mind blowing, and I kind of got inspired from it, and I made this intro from his routine, and it sounds so good. The ambience is just perfect, even though they're all like cinematic samples, but it's just all about the ambience. So in these parts we're gonna have like vocals and stuff, which is going to be sounding totally awesome when it comes out. But I just love how ambiency the whole thing is. It's just amazing. This reminds me a lot of Atlians and music producers who totally go for the vibe rather than having other stuff. I don't think I have other stuff to show. Yeah, I don't. I really don't, because I haven't been working on much music because I'm so tired from real life activities, and that's all I have to show for the whip. And now it's time for feedback stream. I'm sorry, Derpcat, I haven't been actually looking at the chat. I'm really sorry, and I will go for stream feedback right now. So if you guys have any whips that you guys want to send, then put it on the stream feedback chat that we have in our server. It's the link is in the description. Go there and just send your tracks and stuff. Sorry, Derp, you can send it right now, and I'll listen to it right now. Don't even worry. Okay, I'm checking the chat. Nigga, chill. Don't send it to feedback. Send it to the stream feedback chat that I have in the description. The link is in the description. Don't send it to me on DM. Send it in the chat that we have. Okay, cool. Clesto, cool. Okay, so I think I should turn on display capture. Okay, cool. Alright, so the first one is from Clesto. It's called Clesto versus Sonny Costa, One of the Stars. I think I should listen to Derp's one because he sent it like an hour ago, and I should listen to it. Okay, let's play this first. I'm sorry, Clesto. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh wow. I mean, like, this guy just never disappoints. Like, on the whole server, I think there's this one guy that never sends any bad music at all, except there's also NSI and really cool artists here. But dude, this is insane. Holy shit. Like, the atmosphere at the start? How do you build that? How do you build that? That's insane. And also the drop. I mean, just total vibes, total emotions. Dude, these growls are so sick. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. And this part is just, I was like just having an orgasm when I listened to this track. This part, it's just so cool. Wow. Oh my god. Such an amazing track, dude. Just finish this as soon as possible. Why are you not making like new tracks? Okay, you did send it to me like a while ago. Okay, so okay, this guy has. Can you fucking stop changing windows? It's irritating as fuck. Very edgy. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is from Clesto, one of the stars. Okay, it's on the side here. Are you happy now? Classic 2012 vibes. Okay, I'm going back. Chill. Okay, so as I heard the drop, okay, thoughts? This is amazing. I love how in 2019 house is taking a new turn, and house music is so much better than it was before. I really like the drop. The sounds are. I really like that plucky, percussion y bass thing, and it's really unique, really cool. I also like the vocals. I really like the melody and all that stuff. One thing that I suggest is just I think make the mix a little. Just work on the mix. That's all I'm gonna say. It sounds a little clashy when it gets into the drop, and there are some really annoying frequencies when the break starts playing. I don't think you have mixed yet much, as I heard from it. It just sounds really dry, as I heard. But if you work on the mix and then like work on the vocals and stuff, it's just gonna sound amazing, and you're gonna get there. It has potential. It has a lot of potential. It's really cool. So after that, we have the Revenge remix from Alec. Oh God, I don't have. I'm not really relevant what's going on the server, but these guys started a Revenge remix contest. The Creeper All Man song. They're just making a total remix contest. Okay, so let's play it.
Creeper.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not. I just hate this meme so much. I've heard it so many times that it just gets annoying when you start playing it.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So we back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side, side to side. This task a grueling one, hope to find some diamonds tonight, diamonds tonight. Heads up, you hear a sound, turn around and look up. Total shock fills your body. Oh no, it's you again. I can never forget those eyes.
I unironically used to listen to this song when I was 11 because I was a huge fan of Minecraft. And Minecraft was amazing. It's not really amazing right now, but that's just a fact that I wanted you guys to know. But anyway, let's play it again.
Eyes. Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal all our stuff again. Cause baby tonight, you grab your pick, shovel and bolt again. And run until it's done until the sun comes up in the morn. Cause baby tonight, the creeper's trying to steal our stuff again. Yeah. Just when you think you're safe, overhear some hissing from right behind, right behind.
Oh, okay, so if I talk about this, I think you tried to create tropical Moonbottom house, I guess. So which is like summer vibes, but if I think about it, it's just like kind of empty, to be honest. There's like not really much elements in these places. And okay, I'll listen to the rap part later. But when I played this, it's just like and there's not much hype on the build up. I like the sounds, but it just like sounds really empty. I guess you should add more elements to it, layer some stuff, and just improve your mixing skills. That's gonna make it sound a lot better.
Fight every single day.
Oh, you rapped? What? Oh, okay, cool. Let's hear it.
Dig up diamonds and craft those diamonds and make some armor. Get it?
To be honest, I don't really take the switch up of the melody after the drop, because it just totally changes the whole shifts, the whole vibe.
Dig up diamonds.
Yeah, it's totally off key. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but it's off key. and you should work on it a little more. But let's listen to the rap.
Wrap those diamonds and make some armor. Get it, baby, going forge that like you so. MLG Pro, the sword's made of diamonds, so come at me, bro. Training in your room under the torchlight, hone that form to get you ready for the big fight.
Oh, it's Captain Sparkles. Oh shit.
Every single day and the whole night, creepers out prowling. Alright, look at me, look at you. Take my revenge, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a warrior, baby, what else is new? And my blade's gonna tear through you. Tonight, the creepers.
Oh wow, that's just an awkward transition. I'm sorry, Alec, but
Trying to steal all our stuff again. Getting stuff?
that's actually pretty off key.
Yeah, let's take back the world. Grab your sword, armor, and gold. It's on. Take your revenge. Fight again.
Okay, it's the same drop, but yeah, as I said, the stuff that you should like improve them, like the emptiness of the whole track. Yeah, you should add more stuff, and it's gonna sound better. And this part,
Let's take back the world.
it's pretty off key. You should change the whole stuff. Okay, no offense to this guy, don't like just go easy on him, please. He's my moderator of the server and I don't want you guys to go really hard on him. It's cool. I guess you should like work on the track a little bit more. Alright, so the next one is from Futurito. I'm sorry if I'm spelling your name wrong, but let's play it. Yes, house music. Nice bass, bro. I really like that thick bass playing on the background. It's so cool. It's just really beefy. Oh, I'm sorry, DJ Popular Nation. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna listen to yours after that. I'm really sorry. I ignored it. Okay.
It was smooth sailing, heaven on the ground. It was you I needed,
Nice
but now
vocals.
you're someone else. Say sorry, I want heard them all before. Now you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. All alone, it wasn't what you thought coming.
Dude, can you tell me where you found these vocals? It's actually really catchy. Wow.
For more, wanted me to go, now I'm gone. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Wow. Ooh.
Was a blue morning when I watched you go.
Dude, this is so cool. This is I thought it was like Don Diablo samples when I first heard it, but this is actually pretty cool. The drop is actually like really spot on if you're going for Hexagon or like record labels that go for that kind of style. It's actually really unique. I love it. I really love it. I think you should work on this part a little bit, this verse that you have here. The drums, you can change up the drums and just shift these and have a little, have another vibe going on here. Then it's gonna sound pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, the same drop from the first drop, but it's really cool. A solid track, love it. You should work on it a little more. I guess work on the mix because it's pretty harsh when it gets in the verses and stuff. But I love it. I totally love it. The sounds are really cool, really unique, and you should like work on it a little more. And oh, you did send it to Hexagon, but they rejected it. Ah, that's strange. Maybe try strange fruits. Oh, not no pun intended. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the next one is from DJ Popular Nation. It's called ID.
So many times I've heard promises of romance, but there's something about you that makes me believe in another chance. Can't explain what I'm sensing. Every part of me drowning as I feel that you got through my defense. Savoring every
Repavici. Okay, so this one is, I mean, the drop is cool, the melody is super amazing, it's really catchy, but it gets a little repetitive at a point. Is, you know, you have this break that has the melody, you have the drop that has the melody goes for 16 bars total. It just like never ends. It feels like a 24-hour song. So if you would have some more variations and stuff, that would be pretty cool. But I love the melody. You should work on a little bit more on the arrangement. But that's a pretty cool idea. All right, so the next one is from C Rose. Okay, finally. I've been listening a lot from this guy, and it's pretty cool. I have to download the WAV file. What? Can you just send the audio in Discord, like the MP3? I can't really like download it right now. It's just gonna take such a long time. Or is it? Okay, let's just download it. Never mind. I'm gonna download it. While it downloads, I'm gonna play another one. Derpcat Radium. Am I gonna get copyrighted, Derp? If you're seeing this, please let me know, because I think your tracks are like they go into really big places. But anyways, let's just play it. I don't care. I heard this before, but for the stream's sake, let's just do it. 696 followers. 69. Really love the ambience in this one. Excuse me, Virtual Riot who? Virtual Riot who? This guy is the new god of melodic dubstep. Wow, dude. This is like, I've heard this before, but like this is totally insane. I don't have much time in my hand. I have to like feed all of these feedback. I have to provide. Oh god, I can't even speak English. I have to provide feedback for all of these clips, so that's why I can't really listen to the second drop. I'm sorry. I've heard it before. It's insane. I love it. Okay. After that, another ID from Zeros. I'm just gonna put it to download. Okay, the first one is done. I'm gonna listen to it. Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I'm sorry, Derp. I'm really sorry. Wow, those percussions are insane. Holy shit. What? What? Dude, what was that? Wow. How do you do that? What? That's so cool. Holy shit. That's pretty awesome. Is that granulation? I think that's, yeah, I think that's granulation. Dude, that's insane. Wow. That's just a nice, a really cool flume-ish melody. That's pretty cool. I love how that pans from my left ear to right ear. That's genius. I love it. Okay, so the next one is another one. Okay, it's called bridge test one. Sorry. Wow. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's like, I think it sounds a lot like the Schneck or Snake test that you've sent me before, but it's like really unique. I love it. I really like the drop chords and basses that plays on the background. It's pretty cool. You should work on it more and like add some vocals and stuff. It's gonna be perfect. Next one is from Clesto again. Killing me. Depression.
It's elemental. I just need you to see all the potential. Yeah, it's killing me, thrilling me. Oh, there's not enough hours in the day. I've been thinking to myself till I said
Okay, yeah, these are the same. This is the same first drop, but yeah, I really like the drop. I love the melody and the bass. It's just like blends in so well together, perfectly stacked. And as I said before, you should work on your mix a little bit more. I think you just like add way too much effects on your stuff. That's why it's not really sounding clean. Try to put effects which just your sound needs. You don't need to put a lot of effects. Just like put if you're doing house, I guess you should like put just like saturation, basically compression, reverb, and all that stuff, just to make it sound cool. And that's all I have to say. If you work on your mix more, and of course proper EQ, I forgot about proper EQ. If you work on your mix more, your songs have potential to get into a really really cool place. Okay, so next one is from Zero's "Take Me With You," and the vocals are from his sister. I'm gonna put that to download and then listen to the rest of them. Okay, so by the way, this is like it's 10:17 in where I live, so I'm not gonna do more when it hits the 10:30 mark because like I'm really tired and I need some sleep. Okay, so let's play it. Okay, Callisto, I think it does not sound clean because is a lot of stuff happening in the high ends. Especially, I have like gaming headphones, which initially have a lot of high ends. So I can listen to a lot of high ends, and like I know how harsh or how like clean it could be. I can't really explain it because like when I'm making music, I make sure the high end just like stays in a place where it's not way too much, where it's not way too low. It's just like the perfect amount. Yeah, that's all I have to say for this. Okay, so the next one is Lo-Fi Try. Because I can. I know I shouldn't be using gaming headphones, but I'm too broke to afford like really expensive professional studio headphones. Okay. So what I was saying, I kind of forgot actually. You should be listening on an audio device with a flat frequency response rate or a flat EQ. I actually used this headphone for like over 7 or 8 months, and I kind of get the drill of it because like even though it has a lot of high ends, I know when it's like perfect high end because I listen to a lot of music, and I can't really explain it because it's pretty complicated. But anyways, let's play it again. I don't know what I'm saying, but the thing is that yes, your mix needs a little bit more work. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm not really sure if this is lo-fi because like as I it's lo-fi but it's not lo-fi hip hop. I'm sorry. Okay, so the I really like these really percussions or textures that you have. Okay, you can't say my mix has too much high and when your headphones are boosting it. I don't know how to explain it because like I've listened to a lot of music and I know in these headphones and I kind of know when it's like perfect high end and stuff. I can't really explain it. It's just it's pretty confusing for me too because like I get I kind of get it, you know, I can't explain it. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I do know when the mix is a little harsh and when the mix is clean. So I'm just trying to make your track sound better. I'm just not, you know, trying to like offend you or something. So if that offends you, I'm sorry, but I think your mix needs a little bit more work. That's all I'm saying. No hard feelings. And it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. You should like chill, dude. I know I have gaming headphones because I can't afford. You can't critic a mix. Oh god. Okay, I get it. All right, your point is fair. Let's end the discussion right here. Your music is perfect. All right. So okay, on this one. If you aren't, you can only critic stuff like arrangement, melody, and sound design if you aren't using proper gear. Okay, I get it, dude. Just move on. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything about your mix. Okay, chill. Let's just move on. Your mix is cool. Everything is cool. Let's just move on. Okay, so thoughts about this one? Yeah, I really like these percussions elements and stuff that you have on the background. You could add a little bit more on the background because it kind of sounds empty. It's only it's like yeah, only this piano. There's not much going on in the background. Okay, so the next one is from Methodist. Oh, the next one is actually from Heroes.
Time for this.
Yo guys, chill. Let's just leave what Clesta was saying and let's just move on. It's totally cool. I don't have any problem with it. You're not toxic. Just chill. We can just take what I said. I'm not meaning it anymore. Just like let's just move on. Okay.
Too many voices in my head.
Hello, I'm a psycho bish. That's a weird name, but hello, hi. Okay, let's play it.
Time for this.
Yes.
And you're the only one who can slow it down.
Ooh. Okay, so both drops are basically the same, but dude, that is pretty cool. The vocals, I think that's your sister, as you said. This is pretty cool. Nice, dude. The vocals are so cool. The ambience, the vocal chops that you make. I actually did look onto your project and your vocal chop method. It's pretty nice. It's actually different. Yeah, it's really cool. And also, like the drop, I think it's kind of getting repetitive because the last two whips that you've sent, of course, the snake test or snack test, I don't know what you call it, but the snack one and this one and also the bridge test, the three of them sound almost the same because like this the drop synth style is basically the same. So what I'm gonna suggest is just like try something different out. Your style is pretty cool. I love your music, but I think you should just like change some stuff a little bit. As your SoundCloud, I've checked your SoundCloud and it's I mean, as you've seen, like your tracks have different like styles. Each track has different styles. So I guess I just recommend just trying different things out. That's it. All right. Let's move on to the next one. But anyways, no offense to you, it's really cool, but I think you should like try something different because it's just getting kind of repetitive. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit! Sorry. Nice bit crush stuff. I really like this. It's like a drum and bass break. That's pretty cool. Wow, I mean, like this might be the most solid tracks in the whole live stream that I've heard today because like it's really good. Like the melody, the ear candy, the arrangement, everything is really cool. But I'm really not a big fan of that drop bass because I think it's just like really dry. I think you can add some more stuff, like more post processing into the drop bass, and it will sound amazing. This track is totally solid. It has all the elements, all the like the arrangement is pretty cool, and like the percussions and the ear candies, the glitch effects, and just little stuff that makes the track really interesting, sound really interesting. and that's all I have to say. I guess you should like work on the post processing of the sounds a little bit more, and that's gonna make the whole track a lot better. And I think that's it for today. It's 10:30 and I have to go, and I'm just really tired today. I didn't know why I'm live streaming. I don't know why I'm live streaming, but I thought about doing it and I just did it, and I've been live streaming for a total of 1.5 hours. That's a lot of time, and I'm really tired. So I guess that's it for today. I'm sorry to the other guys. I'm sorry, LA, Future Edu, Raw Rocket, Methodist, X-Car, Clesto, Trax, everyone. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I have to. I have to sleep. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. I really enjoyed it. Sorry to Clesto again if you got your feelings hurt. I didn't want to do it, but yeah, I hope everyone has a great day today. Goodbye.